Hi, I'm Maria, and I love to cook. And tonight, I'm starting to get ready for the upcoming holiday, but I'm also making dinner for me and my daughter. And I'm making tiny chickens, because she loves them, Cornish game hens. So I have 2 Cornish game hens here. And what I've done is I cleaned them, washed them, rinsed them, patted them dry, let them come to room temperature. And I have a bunch of garlic. And I'm going to take my garlic and just sort of scatter it in my roasting pan. And I have these elevated way up high because I think they come out a lot crispier and nicer that way. This is such an easy recipe and it goes together so quickly. I have a lemon and I have one that I quartered. So I'm going to take the quarters of the lemon and put them right inside my Cornish game hen. And then I have some sea salt here, and I'm going to go ahead and coat the game hens. Season them well with the salt, and I'm going to put some pepper too. I have some garlic that I actually minced that I'm going to put right inside the cavities also. And then add some more of these halved garlic cloves. You could use whole garlic cloves, but I wanted to get the green part out of the middle because I unfortunately didn't have the freshest garlic. Then I have some thyme, beautiful thyme, and I'm just going to stick sprigs right inside the cavity again. And then I also have some rosemary, and I'm going to take some of the rosemary off of the stem, just pull it straight down, and put it right in the cavity again. And then take the stem and just throw it right inside the roasting pan. Now I have some butter that I let come to room temperature so it's real soft and mushy. And I'm just going to rub that all over my hands, and I'm even going to stick some under their skin. You got to be careful because their skin's really delicate, so you don't want to puncture it. So if it's too hard to work it up, just leave it alone and don't put it under the skin. But if you can get it in there, it's a really nice touch. And I might even take some of that thyme and put it right under the skin as well. And then the same on this little guy, if I can work up his skin. And like I said, the skin on a game hen is much thinner than the skin on, say, a roasting chicken, so you want to be careful. But there, I can get it in. So it's nice to get some of that butter inside and under the breast, because, and you can go in from the top also, just sort of go in gently with your finger and get that butter right in there. And that's going to make a really nice, delicious skin and flavor. So I'm going to get these all buttered up and then add some lemon juice over the top, hit them with some pepper. I'm going to put them in a 450-degree oven for about 30 minutes and then turn the temperature down to 350 for probably another 30 minutes. But it really depends on the size of your game hen, whether or not they're done. So that's all there is to it. I'm going to hit them up with some black pepper, like I said, and some, I'll use the rest of my herbs since I got them. You don't want too many out loose like that because you don't want them to burn. So you put them in the cavity, or you can put them under the skin, if you can get under the skin, or you could just leave them in the bottom of the roasting pan. I'm going to make a really nice sauce with this. Ooh, that went all the way up into the breast. That's going to be really pretty. I'm going to try to do the same thing on the other side with the rosemary, because this just will plate up so nice when you have that green herb under the skin. And then I'll do it here too if I can. And there they are, my gorgeous Cornish game hens, ready to get popped into the oven with their butter rub and their herbs and their lemon and their salt and pepper. So easy and so pretty. 450 degrees for a half an hour. Chickens were in the oven for about 25 minutes, and I lowered the temperature to 350, took them out of the oven, and added about half a cup of white wine to the pan, and then I went ahead and basted them with the pan juices. Meanwhile, I mixed up some orange marmalade, about 2 tablespoons of orange marmalade, about a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar, and some chopped rosemary. And I'm going to glaze them with that at the very end. But right now I'm going to put them back in the oven at 350. Went ahead and took the hens out and added some of that delicious glaze. And now I'm going to pop them back in the oven for about another 5 minutes and then let them rest, tented, for 10 minutes. So the chickens are done. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're out. And I'm going to tent them and let them rest for about 10 minutes. You always want meat to rest before I plate them up and serve them. And there you have it, my gorgeous Cornish game hens on a platter decorated with some thin sliced lemon and some extra rosemary. We're going to plate it up with some mashed potatoes, some stuffing, and some creamed spinach with mushrooms. Happy cooking, everybody.